That's how it works. But no, it's still very good, though. You're still doing well. Unlike me, you're actually willing to interact socially with people.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, I'm closer to being likely to shoot them with a gun.
Well.
Enigma Sanctum. A sacred domain built within the Academy, conducting endless simulations for one flawless strategy. I have no idea what that even means. Got a screenshot and saved it to my very own computer.
I'm a computer.
I'm a computer. No. I should turn the game up a little bit, I think. Oh, the game is turned up? What the fuck? Okay, I guess it's just quiet in the menu? I have no idea. Hey, boss, I'm computing here. Exactly. Oh god, I'm so lost. I've forgotten how to play video game. Right, we have infinite rerolls now. That fucking rules, dude. Never seen this game before? What's it? It is a Tetris-based roguelite tower defense game. Dynamite Tower's new. Never seen that before. Amulet of Light's just good to have. I'll take that. That's everything I'm good at. Okay, it's a very good game. I like Emberward a lot. I have not played it in a while because it was making me very angry, and then a million other video games came out. Ooh. Clear the level with monster path at least 105 tiles long. We can try for that. This is fine. I'm sure. I have to get, like, reacquainted with everything. I've completely forgotten how to play. Horsey game repeat? No. I actually was, like, pretty decent about this. Enemy territory. Oh, right, the fucking... The red. I forgot about the red. I understand now. We're going to have to finagle this a little bit here. We'll make it work, though. Don't worry. Ooh. Okay. I think we might actually have a good start to this. This is one of those I play it on max speed almost every time. That's all tower defense games, to be honest. There's occasionally times you do need to turn it down, but yeah, that is the majority of them. Remember this game? Yeah. It's a good game. Yeah. Oh, Long Johnson. Remember that cat? It's long dead. Think about that.
No thanks.
That's fine. You don't have to.
I'm not, so...
Fuck you. What did I do? Remind you of the perils of mortality? Oh no, you're not gonna live forever. Who would have guessed? We're all gonna die one day. One day you too will be a skeleton and enlisted in the skeleton war. Yes. Well, get ready for the skeleton war. That's all I can tell you. You ever play Gemcraft? I don't think I did. I don't really know what this is. Oh, neat. It has, like, little markers telling you how much damage everything does now. That's pretty cool. Honestly, one of the most traumatizing things that you can say on the internet is, like, the age of how long ago something you played was. Because even if it wasn't that long ago, some child will crawl out of the internet just to laugh at you. The passage of time is scary. I embrace the passage of time, but I like to traumatize the people that can't internalize that. Like Shepard. Like, unironically, I think he was probably drunk when he was having this discussion with me. That or he was just lost in wistful nostalgia. But the man was sending me messages the other night being like, man, you know, back when we used to order pizza from the pizza place and we would just sit there and play video games for like 4 hours playing like Tales of Symphonia and watching anime, you know, when we were like 12 years old. Those were the days, man. Those are like the best days of our lives. I'm like, man, I would never go back to being a child. Are you kidding? Like, no matter how miserable I am about a lot of shit right now, I don't want to be a child again. Wow, feel bad for him. He's in a place, you know? Like, I get it. I understand wanting to look back fondly on your past and, you know, remember what it was like as a child and have, like, that, you know, innocence to everything. But, like, nah, I'm good. I'm okay. Can't put that down there, huh? I was doing so bad as a kid, man, I could never return. My life wasn't even bad. I just, like, I value having the freedom to do what I want. Like, even if I'm restricted by money, even if I'm restricted by time, like, not having the complete control of my life dictated by another human being is great. Like, not being shouted at about every little thing that I do in life, you know, also pretty good. And, like, again, my mom wasn't even, like, really abusive. It's just, there's that, there's that feeling of, like, I can't do anything right that comes with living with a person who yells at you because you can't figure out your math homework, and then yells at you because you stayed up to try and finish your math homework when they told you that you can't do anything else until you finish the work. And then they're like, you aren't supposed to take that literally. And it's like, well, how am I supposed to know that? It's like, you can't be mad at me for doing the thing that you told me to do, lady. You know?
Yeah, my parents never yelled at me like that, but they did, like, walk the fridge and weigh me every morning.
Your parents did actually crazy abusive stuff to you. Like, would much rather be homeless again than go through it. Like, at least when you're homeless, you're an autonomous human being making decisions for yourself. It sucks shit, and I wouldn't wish it on anybody. But at least you're not stuck being a child who's at the whim of everybody else's existence, you know? Like, yeah, no, those times with Shepard were some of the best times of my life, and I look back on them really fondly because, like, Shepard was maybe one of the only human beings that I interacted with on a regular basis. But, like, I don't want to be a kid again, man. And I yell at him about it because, like, he's sitting there and he's like, man, those were so good. Those times were so great, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, bitch, you live less than a 10-minute walk from me. You are so close to me that I could leave right now, go up the street, and come back before 10 o'clock. and get him. Like, we could still be doing those things, dumbass. Like, you have no job currently. If anything, why are you not here more often? It's free. You don't have to pay for it. It's very confusing.
That's because he's, like, gotten to the habit now, going to the bar.
Probably unironically what it is, yeah.
Which is sad, you know?
Neat talking about reminiscing, typical. I mean, at some point when you get old enough, I feel like neat stops being a good term. It is still technically accurate, but it's like, at some point you're just unemployed. Because the education and training part becomes less relevant, you know what I mean? Not that you can't still be in education or training, just happens less. At some point you're a bum. Well, that happens when you're like a homeless guy on the street, like scratching your ballsack that's hanging out of the pants that have a hole in them. And the reason that's such a hyper-specific example is because Shepard and I did totally run into that guy once when we were in Toronto. Which, like, poor guy, but you know.
I still don't know what to draw. I'm sort of blanking. Haven't drawn anything.
Just try and draw something. Like, don't fuss on it, just draw something. Sometimes the hardest part is just starting, you know?
Guess. It's why I'm hating this, like, shit that's going on with Megan, because it's making me just not...
It's draining all of your energy from other things.
Yeah.
That's why some days when I'm streaming, it, like, takes a while for me to get into the groove of things. Because my brain is still kind of like, ugh. I would like to connect these things. I do like your roll out of bed stream mentality. I mean, listen. If you're gonna be stuck in the endless loop of can't get a job, you might as well at least be trying to do something productive. And, like, let's be real here. We both know that if it came down to Rachel or I, Rachel would be the one that would be successful before me, but...
No. That's not true.
It's literally, like, actively being true. Give me a couple of more cards, please. She's currently doing it. See? I know what I'm talking about.
No, the same people that come and watch you are the same people that watch me.
That's not true. Well, that used to be true. That's not true anymore. What do you mean, path blocked, motherfuckers? There we go. There we go. This is ugly. This looks like shit. But it will do what I need it to do, which is draw them into the lightning. I love that this game has area of effect ability things that you can build out like this. You're gonna get thousands of viewers per stream and there's nothing we can do to stop you. Thousands might be a bit exaggerative. That might be like a... Like, I'm a realist at the end of the day. Like, I could see dozens to hundreds. Woman on the internet who's not afraid to talk about how much she thinks a grotesque fat man is attractive. Yeah, she's gonna do fucking numbers, man.
Ugh, so hot.
I do say that I should stream Resident Evil with like a face cam, like stream Resident Evil 8 and just be dressed like Heisenberg the entire time. But it's like, I hate showing my face, man. I used to do it.
Just be sure that when you do that, I am nearby.
I used to do face cam, but I was even uglier then.
Just be sure when you do it, I am.
Woman who can't stop talking about how horny she is for ugly men. Yeah, you're right. Not thousands, hundreds of thousands. It is very funny, though, how often, like, VTuber women are just, like they'll thirst for the normal characters that you'd expect, right? But then there's so many that are, like, completely off-kilter with the people that they're interested in. You didn't even look that bad when you did face cam. It's literally just I was younger and I was badly lit. And also, like, scruffy, because I don't take care of myself. If I wanted to do the Heisenberg thing, I would have to get rid of my Rasputin aesthetic.
Maybe you should do the Heisenberg thing.
I was waiting for that.
Just a thought.
And you insisted on covering up the gameplay? I mean, buddy, that's just what facecam is. Like, there's a reason why I don't have, like, the PNGs huge, for instance. Like, I'm one of those people that doesn't like when gameplay gets covered up a lot. There we go. That's perfect. Works well enough for what we're doing, honestly. Not perfect, but good enough. And you know, perfect is the enemy of good. Sometimes all you need is good enough. Do you actually have to think the towers are replacing them more so because of the shape? You have to think about the towers at higher levels. I'm not really thinking about them. I'm just going, wouldn't it be funny if I just put a lot of the fire towers on the fire things? We're just playing on normal. It's not like a hard difficulty. And also, I'm, like, there's new towers. There's synergies I don't remember. We're just kind of coming back to it. But you do kind of have to employ a little bit more strategy when you're playing, like, later game. It's a really well-made game. It's very fun. The shape is really important in some instances, and in some it's not that important, you know? Right, you're a 3B. Fuck you. God damn it. I was so hopeful for a minute. Bitch.
Yeah.
Not you. This is fine. If I had to think about the towers, my brain would be fried. I mean, you do have to think about them sometimes, but if you're just playing for fun, you're good. Honestly, sometimes not thinking about the towers is more fun because you get to come up with some really fucked up builds. Like, if you're just like, I'm gonna commit to only flame towers as much as possible. Like, yeah, you're gonna struggle, but sometimes it's really funny. We're gonna reroll these. Ooh, Electrogate. There is the fire one. We're gonna reroll again. Well, these all suck. That's what's happening. We're getting things I hate. I do want the fire ability. More waves? Keep playing in this stage with challenging waves? No, I'm good. That leads up to that. That leads up to a workshop. It's not really anything that I want out of any of these right now. I guess that gives me another crown. Coward? Eh. Moo? Are we doing cows now? Cows could be an interesting addition. Coward? Gotcha. I understand. Let's give it a little bit of room there. Nani Deska? There we go. Whoa, what the fuck? I didn't realize that the arc flame was literally going to shoot out lightning like that, but alright. I'm cool with this. Okay, I want to try and segment these guys as much as possible. They gave you a 1x1. They hate you. Nah, don't worry about it. Okay, that works. I can work with this. Where'd you put it? That's the mystery. Once it's placed, don't even think about it, man. It's all just bricks in the road. Not the wall, though. I mean, I guess it is technically walls. Never mind, it's all just bricks in the wall. I watched The Wall once. When I was really big into Pink Floyd. I made the executive decision to watch it while I was really sick. And, let me tell you, not drugs, but... you kind of get like a weakened version of it. Do you watch The Wall? Why is that surprising? Do I not seem like the type of person that would listen to Pink Floyd? There we go. My favorite thing I've heard someone say about the wall is, go on. Okay, this spider needs to die, thank you.
Me during Hollow Knight today.
Yeah, I was a little disappointed that I woke up and you were past all the stuff in, fucking Deep Nest.
Sorry.
No, it's fine. You're free to do.
You stream without me all the time.
Yeah, because you passed the fuck out. Or, like, at 4 in the morning with Tilfin on a game that you couldn't give less of a fuck about. Like, if I went to you and it was... No, don't worry about it. It's completely fine. I don't care to that level of a degree. I just like that area, that's all. It's, like, one of my favorite places in Hollow Knight.
Well, lucky for you, I didn't get very fucking far in it.
But, like, if I sat there and went, hey, Rachel, do you know what barony is?
Nope.
Yeah, exactly. Just the boomer lead stare. So the wall is about the wall, and, like, there's this wall, and it symbolizes, like, a wall. That's so fucking funny.
Where's the lie, though, you know?
I really did like the movie. I hate to say that it does suffer from the problem that everything that includes anything fascist does. Which is, man, why do those uniforms look so good?
I mean, didn't, like, Adolf Hitler, like, hire, like, a actual fashion designer to design the Gestapo uniforms?
I mean, he didn't explicitly, but yeah. That guy was also just like a Nazi sympathizer.
Yeah. I'm not saying he's good, I'm just saying, like, I'm pretty sure they hired, like, a dude who knew what he was doing.
Yeah. I should re-listen to The Wall at some point. I actually... I don't own many CDs. I was never really a huge physical media person aside from video games, right? But, like, I do have a complete discography of Pink Floyd.
I have a record.
Of Pink Floyd?
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty cool.
I stole it from my dad. Who also stole it from... I'm pretty sure it's signed?
I have listened to this. Also, it's signed?
It's old. Yeah, I stole it. Well, that's why when I left the house, I took a bunch of his... I have a fuck ton of his records.
Just sitting on money.
Yeah. You took me out of the will, motherfucker. I'm gonna get what I can get. I mean, he's dead now, so it doesn't matter. How much is a signed record?
I download all of my music on my computer. I have 400 gigabytes of music. My library is endless. Bahahaha. No, I don't know what a insert band you like here is. Sorry. What, you don't know about Galnerius? You've never listened to Galnerius?
Oh, if it's in good condition, you can get a couple grand for it. Mine's not in good condition.
That makes sense. Why would it be?
Hey, Ellie, have you ever heard of the band? I'm gonna give you two different ones, okay? Do you enjoy Coheed and Cambria? What
Also,
about
yes, Galnerius. That's correct.
What about Jinja Safari?
God, I hate that band. I know you love them, but like, holy shit.
What about Jinja Safari? One of my favorite bands. Actually, both of those bands are both some of my favorite bands. Two totally different sides of the coin, but...
The Bitcoin, if you will.
The Bitcoin, if you will. Yeah.
I love how exhausted that came out. Just, yeah.
Yeah. That's the joke. It never stops.
Holy shit. What is this? I've heard of both. Cannot fucking stand Jinja Safari. I'm not alone.
Of course you're not alone. A lot of people don't like that weird, like, folky pop music. It's fine.
You've heard of Galneris? That's cool.
They like Coheed and Cambria. That's all I care about.
I sent that band to Rachel, and the only thing that I got back in response was, "This is really you music."
Yeah, I wasn't a fan. I was not a fan at all.
It's like the musical equivalent of like the worst thing she can say is no. God, this is fucking the worst shit that I've ever made. Excuse me. This defense is fucked up.
The Shoes, SHOOS, is also a band that occasionally pops up on my Spotify that when they start playing, I don't entirely hate them.
And they're still getting through, don't worry about it. Also, I am not a person that actually is especially musically inclined. Please elaborate to me as to what USPM is. Oh, hey Panda. Long time no see. Welcome in.
Panda. Harry Golden Monsters is also kind of like
I do love a Decimate
band.
Tower. What up? I'm in a depression/sleep state, and we're coming off of the fucking Goblin Horde.
The Goblin Horde happened a very long time ago, so you can't say coming off of it anymore.
Nah, we're still coming off of it.
Alright, whatever.
I wouldn't even say a very long time ago. United States power metal, kind of different sound from regular power metal. I'd probably have to see if I know any bands that are it. I do like power metal, though.
Makes one of us. Is Coheed and Cambria considered rock? Because sometimes they do not rock.
I just love the way that sounds. It's just sometimes they do not rock. I'm pretty sure that they're like a metal / like prog rock kind of thing.
Got it.
But like not traditional prog rock.
Because like their newest album, I can't say newest because it's not that new. It's been out for a while. But like the Disappearing Act, for example, like yeah, there's like guitars and stuff in it, but it's like a little poppy.
A lot of bands do end up doing that kind of shit.
It's far poppier than like their fucking one album with like Welcome Home and like No Tomorrow and
did
blah,
that
blah, blah,
well
blah.
I was gonna say, did that guy finish his fucking concept albums? Like because like
his OC concept
he did write about them for like literally like 20 years. I don't know if he's finished. So like if the new ones aren't part of that concept album, it might be that he's changed genres.
Listen, I'm just so happy that Coheed and Cambria got popular due to that one fucking Tim Burton movie about the fucking dolls that survived the apocalypse.
They were in that?
Yeah, they were the fucking like trailer song for 9.
So I'm gonna hit you with the most Noid thing. I saw that movie's trailer as a child, and I went, "This looks like shit," and then I proceeded to never watch it.
I thought it was a good movie,
and
man.
Everybody's like, "No, it's really like a you thing," and I just don't believe them.
No, I literally want you to sit down and watch 9, because here's the thing. There's one character that you're gonna be like, no, he's right. And it's the curmudgeon-y old man that's like almost like very priest-esque. You're like, no, he's right. Why are you all not listening to him and his gigantic henchmen? Like,
always a good way to sell someone on a movie, true.
I genuinely think, like, would you think the concept is, like, meh? Sure. But one, you would like the monsters in it, because the monsters are actually they're really cool. They're fucking cool.
They're well designed.
You'd like the fact that, like, the main monster, like, the big guy, is just an eyeball.
That is a way to sell me on something.
That makes many smaller, scary eyeball monsters with, like, wings and teeth and claws and shit. And, again, the old man priest leader guy, you're gonna be like, oh, he's right. I hate that everyone's mad at him. I think you should watch 9. In fact, if you at any point in your... Because 9 is one of those movies that, like, I'm like a fucking sleeper fucking agent for it. It's like, it's hiding somewhere, and the moment I hear
it's
I'm
hiding
like,
somewhere.
I'm like, 9! It was a great movie! Like, it's up there with fucking Coraline. Which I know people are like, it's not as good as the book. No, because...
Not as good as the book isn't necessarily something to complain about, you know?
I mean, they also couldn't make it as fucked up as the book. Have you ever read the book?
Yes. It was actually extremely common as reading material in my public schools.
Like, the book's fucked up, dude. And so, like of course, but I thought they did a fine job with it.
Yeah. I mean, like, you know, say what you will about Neil Gaiman currently, given the allegations. Yeah. Which, I'm gonna be honest, the more that they come out, the more it seems like it's a situation where everybody fucked up here. Where it's like, you shouldn't have been sleeping with your boss in the first place, and he shouldn't be a sex pest.
Yeah, but, like, you might feel pressured, too. You know?
Well, that's what people were trying to allege, but then they were like, there's contracts and everything that were signed, and... like,
you still might feel pressured to do it because it's your boss.
I think it was the implication that that was like an agreed upon thing at the time of the hiring. That's what was being said anyway. But anyway, my point is, like, regardless of him existing in the spectrum...
This job that pays a lot of money... Oh, if all I have to do is fuck this up, I guess, really don't want to do it, it still doesn't make it okay.
I also think that a lot of people, like, as you were saying there, it's just like, I think some people were just like, oh, him and Amanda Palmer are attractive. And then they were just like, oh, this situation's actually bad.
No,
But it's like, regardless of the thoughts of Neil Gaiman currently, like, the man can write. And he writes fucked up shit for youths and young adults very well.
Well, yeah, it's the same thing where it's like Stephen King, I think, can write very well, but he doesn't believe Epstein's Island is real. So it's like, well... okay.
That man also was previously on all the cocaine.
Doesn't matter. It's like, you're an asshole. Bye.
I'm just saying, they might literally be brain rotted.
Like, I guess his son is also an author, and his son is just like, I'm gonna change my name so it's not attached to my dad at all.
Well, they did that a long time ago because they didn't want to be held under a magnifying. Yeah.
They want to ride off the coattails of their dad, which, like, hey, I get it. Oh, that is a massive spider. Yo, dude, if you just, like, stay there, I won't kill you, right? Pay rent. Eat other bugs, and you can live there.
Nah, they just die in my house. Fuck them.
if they catch other bugs, if they pay rent, like the fucking spider that, and currently my foot is about 7 inches away from it. That little bitch has been there forever, and she can live there. Why? Because currently in her web, she's got a house centipede. That bitch can survive. She's working, she's paying rent. The moment they stop catching bugs, that's when I kill them.
Free bomb tower, you don't say.
God, I don't want to go to work tomorrow.
That's fair.
I really hope I get that other job.
That's also fair, I'd say.
Well, I mean, because this one's going to be fully remote.
Yeah, and then you just move here.
It's kind of the plan.
Ooh, they're getting really close. That's bad.
I just have to drive to Syracuse every... once, maybe twice a year. Okay, I'll fly. You know? Whatever.
Whatever. I don't know, it seems like a distance to travel.
So I said I'd fly. I wouldn't drive. Syracuse isn't that far. It's like an hour away from where I currently live. Now that I'm streaming, I don't want to give exact locations. Not that it matters. People can go back and look at shit, but, you know.
I think you might be the easiest of us to dox.
Oh, yeah! Well, that's because I was like, hey, this is the town I live in. This is the car I drive. This is where I work.
Well, you never said, like, the explicit name of the place you worked. But I understand the gist of what you mean.
Like, I would say it is relatively easy to find me. Which is why I'm like, we're just gonna stop saying where I live now.
I love that it's like, in retrospect, that was actually a bad idea.
Well, especially now that I'm, like, streaming, you know what I mean? It's like... Well...
Okay, the new things that they added to this game are very nice quality of life increases.
What do you know what my biggest fear is?
Sure.
When it comes to streaming, and I know this is okay, not biggest fear, because like my biggest fear would be like I walk outside and there's somebody standing at my porch.
Yeah, you don't want to get John Lennon.
Which, by the way, if that ever happens, I will shoot you. Okay? If you ever break into my home, I will shoot you. I don't know with what. It could be pepper spray. I don't care.
It could be with the literal gun.
It is not my first time holding someone at gunpoint.
we do make an effort to talk about that very frequently. Because it is one of my favorite stories. Because, like, I feel like it's a time where I willed something into existence that was bad.
But, like, I'm always really nervous that people are gonna find me stupid.
Oh, people will find you stupid if you're a streamer, even if you're the most intellectual person on the planet.
I know.
Northern Lion has a fucking degree in, like, biology. Pat's a fucking actual psychologist.
I don't want to be seen as dumb.
People will always think you're stupid. You just have to kind of shrug it off and be like, yeah, fuck it. Northern Lion, that moron. And that's the thing, is it's like, because people are not necessarily smart or stupid in, like, one consistent way all the time, right? Like, everybody can be intelligent or fucking the biggest moron about certain things. Like, there's times I'm smart, and there's times I'm a huge fucking idiot. And a lot of the times I'm a huge fucking idiot is because I just don't care. Like, it's intentional ignorance, you know?
Mine is because sometimes I go, how do I go up as I'm looking at the map?
Yours is bad for navigation. Your, like, area awareness is spectacularly terrible. It's kind of impressive.
Thank you.
I can't lie. Like, me not bothering to learn how a game works and being like, but that's actually staggeringly more common.
It happened again, by the way.
You went back to the same place?
No. I was at that thorn wall, and I was like, how do I get around this?
That's what I meant! You went back to the thorn wall again, and it did it again?
And I was like, oh yeah, I can go up. That thorn wall is my bane.
Like, I was going to download the stream and make a clip of you doing that where I go, like, is this a bit? Like, no. Because I was like, I can't believe that this is happening again.
I'm just, Oh, and then Ellie at one point was like, oh, did you see that? And I'm like, no, what? And then it's like, there was like another me hidden in the wall or whatever.
Yeah, there's times
like
where you can see other vessels.
And I'm like, I didn't know I was a vessel. What does that mean? And then Ellie was like, I'm not gonna elaborate. And I'm like, no, you can't do that.
Well, that's the thing, is we've been saying vessel, like, this whole time, and you just go, like, right over your head. I think the perfect comparison is, like, the time we played, Code Vein, and we were in the, like, completely white area, and you were getting so fucking lost, and I was like, just look at the map. Only so many IRL skill points to distribute, this is true. And as you get older, the skill points actually decrease over time. Like, not in distribution, but, like, in total. Like, the amount that you already have, they will go down. These big guys need to stop. Thank you for the purification.
Weak.
Yeah, my chair. I do wonder if I could just oil my chair or not, you know?
Yeah, probably. Is it WD-40 or whatever the fuck they call it?
There is WD-40, yeah.
WD-40.
There's a really great bit in King of the Hill where Hank is trying to get a surface to be less sticky. And he takes out a thing of WD-40, and he can't get the lid off. So he takes out a smaller thing of WD-40 and then sprays that, and then cracks the original one. And I'm like, but you have the small one out right now. Why would you not just use that? And that's the joke, is that he has the small one to lubricate the bigger one. It's so stupid. I love it. It's a really good bit.
Get it? Good bit.
You're a good bit.
Thanks.
I need to... No, I don't want to use this. Get that out of here. There we go. I don't like how fast you guys are approaching me.
Me, anytime I see a man on the sidewalk.
Dude, that's me anytime I see anybody out in public. Like, when I go for walks, and it's, like, super fucking early in the morning, and I see even a woman approaching me at unusual speeds in the morning, I'm like, what the fuck? Like, I'm not a particularly small guy. I'm not very big in terms of, like, height, but, like, you know, like, I'm not, like, a particularly small person. I think that I probably look more scary to most people who are out at night than the other way around.
100%.
But I still, whenever anybody comes near me, immediately grab for my key and, like, get ready to turn it into, like, a whip to keep them at distance.
You know what it's like to be a woman.
I actually think I do, just due to being paranoid. I don't have the same experience in normal social situations, however. I lack the context of being a woman in public during the day. At night, though, I am equally afraid as women, because I think that everybody is going to kill me. You don't? Listen, I understand why you think that I don't, but you need to understand that, like, I see a person walking their dog and immediately move to, like, the other side of the road and, like, stare them down. In the nicest way, nobody wants you. I don't think they want me. I think they want to kill me. Like, I'm skipping over the, like, sexual assault and assuming that it's straight up violence. Like, I just assume everybody wants to kill me if they encounter me outside. Nobody wants to kill you. This is also true, but you can't stop a person who experiences genuine paranoia from experiencing this. And I think part of the reason that I experienced that is because there is a part of my brain that is like, in another life, you could have just killed people. And so I'm constantly worried that somebody's going to just do it to me. Can't save the mentally ill. That's kind of what it is, though. Like, it genuinely is me sitting there and being like, why wouldn't they kill me, though? Like, what's stopping them?
You live in Canada.
That doesn't stop people. It does, and that it doesn't help that literally, like, more common than in the last, like, couple of years, we have had, like, 2 violent crimes occur recently. But, admittedly, they were both domestic situations, and therefore my brain is like, you shouldn't be afraid, but at the same time, I'm like, I don't think that either of those guys got sent to jail. I think one of them is undergoing, proceedings too, however, because one of the people did die. But yeah, no, because I'm a person that experiences extremely low empathy for other people and, like, really struggles to actually see the inherent value of human life, I just assume that everybody else always has that mentality too. Which I know is not true, like, literally speaking. But it just doesn't work that way, you know? Ooh, resonant poison's nice. I honestly don't even think, like, years of therapy would help it. I think I can make that work.
I just have trauma, so I don't trust men.
It is really funny to me that you have, like, really bad trauma and then you saw, like, the most mentally ill guy that you could find and were like, okay, but this one seems to acknowledge the fact that he's really fucked up, so that should work. But what if he's aware of the illness?
What if he's aware of the illness?
To say you're a match made in heaven would be a lie, but you two do have synergy. I like the idea of using the phrase synergy for it because it just makes me think of like a corporate America situation. Like, well, you know, it's about the synergy of the products.
No, I would say we're definitely not a match made in heaven because we have our issues, but, you know.
Every couple has their issues to start with. It's whether or not they actually work through any of their shit that they encounter, you know? Some people do. Some people don't. Ultimately, it's up to you. I know couples that have broken up for way less than the shit that we've done. So... You're together because it's good numbers-wise. Duh, haven't you seen the meta lately? The fucking meta. I actually hate the term match made in heaven anyway. Because I think it really does, you know, just kind of gloss over the fact that, like, almost any relationship is going to have people working through shit at some point in time. And so if you're just like, oh, they were a match made in heaven, it's so perfect. It's like, I think you're being intentionally ignorant of people having to, you know, deal with things in life. It's those people that want, like, the Instagram relationships. Or, like, the TikTok relationships where it's, like, the only thing you see is the good shit. Match made in heaven is people who have not been in relationships, exactly. And, like, granted, I'm admittedly showing my bias here a little bit because, like, my parents were in a deeply fucked up relationship themselves, but...
Same.
You know, I like to think that I at least put in more effort than they did.
I mean, we did break up a lot.
I mean, twice is more than 0, but I would say that I've known people that have broken up more than we have. I would say that those people are all in, like, genuinely awful relationships. There we go. I was saving up for this. I try not to be too judgmental about people's relationships because I know that, like, even on the outside when you hear about stuff, it can sound worse than it actually is. But, like, man, there are some people that I've heard talk about their relationships from, like, do you even like each other? Like... not even like, are you two fighting a lot? Is there problems going on? Like, just do you two even like each other at all? And whenever I see those relationships, I'm like, what the fuck is happening here, man?
People stay together for convenience and for sex.
You could not keep me with somebody for sex.
Or, it's like they depend on each other. Or again, it's just like, person can't leave for XYZ reason, like safety or...
There's reasons, don't get me wrong. It's just like... It's for putting it in like a non-traumatic, non-horrible example. One of those that I always think about is like the guys who do the, oh my fucking wife jokes, you know? And it's just like, I get it to a degree. Because like... there is something just inherently funny about being like, the person that I've decided to spend my whole life with, you know, but like, at some point it just becomes like old hat. My friends get in relationships all the time and I can't help but feel bad for them, like, I'll get, quote, by people telling me about their exclusively horrific straight relationships, and it just makes me wonder why they don't try, like, actually being bi for once. Why don't you try not immediately getting into a relationship after breaking up, etc.? Yeah, that's always the crazy one, is when people jump right into other relationships. I'm one of those guys where it's like, I completely understand the, like, guys suck mentality, because one, I'm me, I can see that we suck. But two, also, like, I've never found a man that I was, like, remotely attracted to, despite knowing that I could be attracted to them. It's like, it's coded in there. I know I could be, but, like, have I ever encountered one? No. In fact, I would say that most of the people that I have encountered have actively made me less attracted to them. Also, getting back with exes multiple times, like, are you dumb? I mean, I can't judge that.
Oh my god, there's a dumb bitch at work, and I feel bad because I've called her out on just sort of being a shit mom.
Okay, that's an extra layer of, like...
No, hear me out. Hear me out. Don't judge what I said until I...
I'm not judging, I'm just laughing.
So... she bitches about her baby daddy all of the time. But here's the thing, right? I'm like, hey, are you filing for child support? No.
Why?
Hey, hey, are you, like, having him pay for XYZ? No. Okay, so why are you sitting here struggling? Because your other baby daddy is giving you money for your child. The child that you had with him. Why aren't you forcing this guy who has a full-time job, like a good job? Why aren't you having him pay XYZ? Also, why does he still have a key to your apartment and you woke up one night and he was standing over your bed watching you sleep? Why do you...
One of these things is not like the other.
Why do you keep bringing him back in? I'm like, you not kicking him out entirely, and or not forcing him for child support. He's holding the baby against you like a fucking, like a, almost like a bribe, right? It's like, well, if you want me to do XYZ, have a baby.
That's what they are doing, actually.
He cheated on you 3 times, but you were in active labor.
What the fuck?
You're with him still, like, you're trying to stay in a relationship with this man who is actively a horrible, horrible, horrible person. You're a bad mom. You're a bad mom. You're a bad mom because you're not putting your baby first.
This is what Noid streams are about.
You are picking a man, a disgusting, horrible, cheating, narcissistic man over your peace and over your baby?
As a narcissist, I always look at these situations and go like, even I get it, man.
Like, you're gonna sit here and you're gonna tell me that you're picking a man over your baby?
This is what I want when I search for low viewers.
Let's take the baby out of the equation. Let's just make it you and a man. You're picking a man over your peace?
People don't like to be alone.
If I had a partner and we weren't living together and I woke up and the fucker was standing over me as I was sleeping, I'm killing him.
You don't understand. He was just going to ask if she wants to go out to the middle of the forest so that we could bare his chest and go, this is the skin of a killer, Bella.
I just don't understand. It's like, has he brainwashed you that much into thinking that you need him? Because he's not paying for anything, so you don't need him.
I don't think that it's even brainwashed. I think that people like that are really dependent on others. Like, either because of their upbringing or just...
Bitch, get a dog.
Like, how they are.
Get a dog.
Because there are some people that just, like, they need companionship.
Get a dog.
I don't disagree, by the way.
You have 2 babies. Technically 3. Like, because I count the one on the way as a baby.
I don't think that people count those as companions, though. They're like a burden.
But it's still it's somebody there that you can talk to and you can do things with. Like, I'm sorry. Like, here's the thing. If I woke up in the middle of the night and you were standing over my fucking bed, my first immediate reaction would be to, like, fucking attack you.
And you would be correct. I would not even be mad. If I woke up and you were standing over me without any warning, I would also probably attack you. Because I wouldn't know. Like... Yeah. That shit's fucked up. It really wants me to take the electro gate. It keeps giving it to me.
Babies are a burden. Are they beautiful and lovely? Sure, but like they're disgusting and they're expensive.
Well, that's the thing is like saying something's a burden isn't me saying that it's bad. Like, it's a burden you're willfully taking on because you're like, oh, look at the babby, you know, balloon tower.
Gross.
I've never seen this thing before. I'll take the glacial axe. I'll take the cooldown.
Not a huge fan of babies.
You are, like, the funniest person for it because of how you vacillate. Like, literally dependent on the time in your cycle. You are like, oh, the good thing, I'm crying in the store because of it. And then, like, the other times you're like, disgusting, throw it in the pit. Like, it is so funny to see how you flip-flop on this. And it's almost respectable, honestly.
Listen, my body, my biological clock is ticking, apparently.
Biological talk, yeah.
They're like, please, a baby. I'm like, no. I will abort that child.
Did you ever see the post about where, like, if you could transform into the opposite sex, what would you do? And then the person goes... So... the person who responded to that, there were two posts of very different quality and intent. I will say it before I get lost in the video game. One person had your reaction. They're like, if I woke up as a woman, I'm just gonna fucking mash it. Like, they were like, I'm gonna be knuckle deep all day. And then there was another person who's like, if I could turn into a woman at will, I would get pregnant and then abort the fetus after it's had time to grow so I could put it in a jar. And I would do that 100 times until I had an entire room full of fetuses in jars. And then I would have a child. And then I would take the child into the room and go, this could have been you. And then I would leave them there as punishment for whatever they did. So whenever they did anything wrong, they had to spend time in the fetus room. I'm just like losing my shit while I'm reading that. Because it's so fucking crazy. Like that's your reaction? Like you get given the ability to become a woman and you're like fetus room.
I feel like I'm not living up to my full potential. Actually, you want to know what I would do if I was a man? I would apologize as profoundly and as profusely as I can to every woman that I cross paths with. Just to make them feel a little better.
I'm not gonna do that. That's Delphin's job.
Noid, be nice to Rachel or I'll fucking get you. I was kidding. Last thing I heard was you taking up the headphones of you mocking Rachel's voice. If you aren't nice to her, I'll fucking...
Why is this a chessboard? Because this enemy is the king.
Thank you, Ellie.
Poor Tilfin. True. Tilfin does kind of exist to be mocked.
I love Tilfin.
But I think he's brought it on himself, you know?
I love Tilfin. You guys need to be nice to him.
He's taken on the role of being a jester on his own. I cannot be held to account on this.
I'm just waiting for the day where he tells us him, a completely 100% straight man, this is my partner, a femboy.
his trans wife, yeah.
Yeah. Well, if it's a trans wife, that's because Tilfin likes women. So, like, if it is a trans woman, that is a woman.
No, I'm just making the joke because of the fact that he does have the jacket.
I'm just saying, like, this is a man who identifies as a man, that they just look like a woman because they are a femboy.
Oh, something's gonna finally touch my fire. Damn. I've lost my perfect score. He said he wouldn't get it with a trans woman, so yeah. I mean, that's like the area Shepard's in, too.
I love being pansexual. I don't really care.
See, I don't know what you call me, because I just don't care.
Can you beat my shit in? Great.
It's pretty good. Can you beat my shit in?
Queer baiting is so wild.
Hold on, I'll allow that.
Hi, Beans.
Shepard doesn't base his whole existence around queer baiting. Telphinus offered to eat his ass before, so there might be wiggle room. Yeah, you never know.
Yeah, and person's like a loose term, because if it's like, again, like Lady Demetresque in her weird dragon lizard form, fine. Or like, actually Nergigante from Monster Hunter!
I like the just...
Why? I know I have problems. This is the kind of shit I talk to my therapist about, man. She's just like, okay.
This is the kind of shit that I talk to my therapist about. She says, talking about, like, the most normal stream. Most normal stream necessary to speak to therapy. I love the kind of person that could actually just kill me. Yeah.
That's what I said. Person is in heavy brackets because it could be a monster.
That Gianni clip, man. Get 100 coins, activate arrow traps. Arrow traps aren't necessarily bad, though. I mean, they're bad for me, but... For the next 3 rounds, every card you draw will be distorted into a strange shape.
If I get this job and I can work from home full-time...
Yeah.
I'm gonna lose it.
Why?
I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna start going to the gym in the mornings, though.
I was going to say, I wish you lived here, because I found out recently that the gym in the next town over is only like $15 a month. And I was gonna be like, Rachel, we could go to the gym together. They open at like fucking 5? So it's like the perfect time, because like, you wake up freakishly early, sometimes. Like, you could easily just get up, we could go to the gym, and we could just work out together. And that solves, like, your big problem of, like, you know, not wanting to associate with people. And it solves my problem of wanting to be there with a human being that I trust. Explaining to my therapist that it's actually normal for a stream to be about this. That's just Neo's life, man. You could walk there. I could not walk there. It is the next town over. That is a small highways distance away. I could, at best, bike there, and I couldn't do it during winter. And even if I bike there, it's probably going to take me, like, a while. Hold on, actually. I can do the math on this.
Does Google Maps it, and Google Maps gives you a bike route. And it tells you how long it would take to bike.
Because I knew a guy that used to do this, and it would take him, like, a long time. Apparently there is a bike trail along the waterfront from here. That's not the one that he took. He would just do it on the side of the highway. But it would take 43 minutes. And at that point, it's like, I'm gonna be tired by the time I get there. You do sound like a coward. I'm not a coward, but I am a rationalist. And a pessimist at the same time. I've managed to make these two different ideologies work for me. That's nothing, you're weak-willed. Do you not... Well, actually, you know what, Ellie, you're new here. You don't understand. I have worked for, like, the last 7.5 years... inside, at night. My body is literally not built for it right now. Like, I need to slowly get back into the paces. I am horrendously out of shape. Jealous as fuck? You shouldn't be.
Meanwhile, I'm just losing 50 pounds only in the rib cage, apparently.
Yeah, you losing weight, but it exclusively being in, like, the sides is one of the funniest things. Like, it is really funny.
It's like, can I please lose any of my tits and ass?
But no, like, I do wish that I wasn't in such terrible shape. Don't get me wrong. Like, I'm not advocating for this. I want to not be in bad shape anymore. But I let things go to shit because I was like, well, you know, in a couple of years, Rachel will be here and then I'll be out for walks all the time and I'll be living a healthier lifestyle. And then it's just like, shit just didn't work out. And now I'm just extremely fat and depressed.
Ellie, I really don't think you want my boobs.
Also, Night Shift was really nice. I can't lie.
I have to get bras custom made. Each one of my bras cost $120.
Also submitted a letter to the government, hopefully in the next 60 days. We'll know if she can remain in Canada for 6 months. If we can get an extension to a full 12 months, we can start looking for her to stay permanently. Yeah.
Yeah, Ellie, I have double H's.
I know I shouldn't just be laughing at it, but it is funny.
I have to get my bras custom made, Ellie.
Huh? Yeah. Wait, why did I put that there? Fuck that.
Yes, they go! Yes, they go that far!
There are women with, like, fucking Zeds. What are you talking about, man?
Yeah, there's one with, like, J. I know a lady at work who has J-sized boobs.
Yeah, the fucking Hitomi J-Cup, right?
Yeah, her fucking back hurts all the fucking time.
Matt from Super Best Friends used to be obsessed with Hitomi.
Yeah. Yeah, dude, they fucking suck. They hurt. What that me saying I have a giant tits isn't a lie. My boobs are the size of a human's face. You can literally... My roommate, unironically, sometimes will hide her face in my bra and be like, I still have wiggle room in here. I once snuck a 2-liter bottle of soda into the movie theater by just hiding it in my cleavage.
That's so stupid.
Anytime I lose my phone, because my boobs are so big and heavy, I don't have feeling underneath them, really. And so if I lose my phone or something, Misty usually goes, and I'm like, oh, I don't know where my phone is. Misty always goes, check your boobs.
And it's always right.
It's always there.
Like, it's always 100% correct.
Didn't feel it. Like, my ass is a 90-degree angle from my back. It's an actual shelf.
It's not actually 90, but the fucked up part is that it's, like, not far off.
It's like, it's at least, like, 75 degrees. Like, it's, I can literally rest things on it and they'll stay.
Also, Zed Cup women, Jesus Christ. Yeah, they exist.
Yeah, dude, shit's hard, man.
But this is, like, the equivalent of being like, what do you mean that guy has a 12-inch dick? Like, they're real, there's just not as many.
The funny thing is, I go to the doctor and I'm like, hey, like, what's the, because it causes me back pain, I'm like, hey, what's, like, the, like, image of, like, getting, like, my tits out of my, like, making them smaller, right? And they're like, oh, just lose weight. I'm like, hey, I'm trying, but the boobs being as big as they are is actually hindering me losing weight.
Just shut up.
It's like, you know those videos where, like, husbands will, like, go to their pregnant, like, women, like, their wives or whatever, and they'll, like, lift the belly up, and the woman's like, oh. Anytime you do that with my boobs, I'm like, oh, thank God. Because my back immediately stops hurting.
That's really good.
No, because my insurance won't cover it. Because again, I just need to lose weight, and then my boobs will get smaller, despite me losing like 50 pounds, and it only being lost in my rib cage.
I say this as lovingly and respectfully as I can. You gotta understand that Rachel is also very overweight.
I'm very fat.
But also is just genetically predisposed to the huge boobus. So it's a combination of two factors leading to, like, a problem.
Yeah. And now I have a haircut that's so short, it makes me look like Sid from Toy Story, so I'm just...
You don't actually look like that.
Fat monster woman, and I'm just gross, and I'm repulsive.
You don't actually look like that. That's just a person at work being a piece of shit.
Yeah, back hurts me. All the time. Like, do you know what I would do if I was little and petite and had tiny titties? I would never wear a bra. Do you know how many times I'm wearing a bra and then I hear that familiar, like, creak noise that the underwire of the bra makes? Because my boobs are so big you can't not wear underwire. And I'm sitting there, I'm like, oh, it's gonna happen. And then suddenly I'm impaled. Because the wire snaps and stabs through the bra. That's happened so much. I have a scar on the side of my titty from the fucking wire snapping in and digging in 1.5 inches.
Jesus.
Yeah, and I had to go to the hospital and I had to lift up my titty and was like, can you get that out of my boob?
Can you get that out of my boob?
And the doctor was like, well, how did this happen? Yes, Ellie, it is possible. It happens all of the time. Because then you can feel it coming, right? And you're like, well, let me, like, shove it back inside the bra and, like, glue over it so maybe it'll last. But it only lasts, like, a week, and then, like, a week later, you hear that creak noise, and, like, the bra stabs you in the titty again. And you have to go, oh, that fucking sucks. And then you have to, like, pull it out of your titty and push it back into the bra. Because bras are expensive. My one bra is so bad right now and so damaged, I've turned it inside out in hopes that it will last a little bit longer because I refuse to spend $120 on a custom-made bra. I, like, even go to, like, the stores that are for bigger women, like Horrid and, like, Lane Bryant and, like, Curvy and all that shit, and they're like, oh yeah, we just don't have your size here. We also don't have your size online. You have to get them custom made. The bra's gonna have to have underwire, Ellie. My titties are big.
It's just the nature of the beast, you know?
Because I know people like underwire is uncomfy, and it super is, but it helps lift them up, so it takes some of the pressure off my back. Because people are like, oh, it's just to, like, perk the tits up. It's like... Oh,
no, it's not. It's for support.
That's a push-up bra, which is different than an underwire bra.
People just don't know what they're talking about.
Like, do you know how much I would love to wear a jelly bra? I would love to wear a jelly bra. They look so comfy, right? But I can't, because you know what's gonna happen? I'm gonna sneeze, and because that jelly bra doesn't have support, my titty's gonna fly out, and then I'm gonna get a federal charge.
And then I'm gonna get a federal charge.
Chubbs is back. He's taken over Ellie. Possessed her.
That's really funny. Don't you want to route them up top instead of down there? That's what I'm doing, slowly.
Like, I want to wear cute bikinis. Look, cute little two pieces, but I can't. Why? Because they don't make bikini tops that are cute with underwire in them to give me support.
I wanted to make sure they got the maximum amount of saw blade. That's what I was trying to do. So you are correct in your assessment. Dude, the fucking electric fence is so huge. I didn't realize it was a 1 to 5. What the fuck? This game is really cool. I do very much like it. Taking time away from this game was a good decision.
I still don't understand the premise of it, but I'm just happy you're enjoying your time.
You just play game good, that's all. Where the fuck are you fitting that? That's the thing, is like, I didn't realize it was a 1 to 5. I hadn't actually been paying attention. It's like, a 1 to 5 is huge. Why is it so big? It's like a game and you play it? Yeah, exactly. Fuck, I forgot it's gonna draw me weird fucking symbols, man. What is that? I got cursed and now my fucking Tetris blocks are weird shapes. So now we have to work with what we've got. And I want to route them through the poison fart clouds. So here we are. Fucking... okay.
What the fuck? I have 9 messages on Discord?
Yeah, you're probably being messaged by goblins.
I am.
Who the fuck? I have 9 messages? Yeah, you mean the people that you've been talking to? You're going gob viral. I don't like gob viral. This game has so much fucking text. That's one of the worst parts about a lot of roguelikes, is just the sheer amount of fucking RPG text. And it's always like 2.5% difference, you know what I mean? It's like, who cares, man? Yeah, exactly. No, it's a convoluted game, but oh my god, that's kind of the stance. I've literally not seen this thing activated before. Like, this is literally a new device. I'm pretty sure it was added in one of the patches. Yeesh.
That's what I say every morning when I wake up and I see my reflection.
Oh. My poor wife.
Oh my beans, are you upset that we're not going to bed yet?
It's still early.
Oh, it's beans.
I try to always give you pictures of beans making weird face.
I appreciate the weird faces of beans.
This is why the only roguelike to do text right is Isaac. You get maybe with, like, attack up, and the rest of the time it's complete bullshit one-liners. I like Isaac's means by which they handle it, but admittedly it does leave you in a bit of a bind when you just get something and it just goes, question mark? And you're like, I see. I'm gonna end that recording.